So CBS News is the website, and they put a lot of stuff on it. And this morning I saw something that was totally outrageous. I've really never seen anything like this. A reporter, I guess he's a reporter named Tucker Reals, R-E-A-L-S, files this dispatch. Quote, Mr. Trump has portrayed people attending the wave of protests across the nation, demanding social justice and fair treatment of minorities by law enforcement, as thugs and criminals as he campaigns for re-election on tough law and order platform, unquote. That's not what that's a lie. Are there no editors at CBS News? Is there nobody working there? That's a lie. He hasn't done that. He says the violent protesters are thugs and criminals, not the rank and file peaceful protesters. He doesn't do that. So Tucker Real just lied. It's still up there if you want to check it out. It's incredible. And then he goes on to say, Mr. Reals does, quote, on Tuesday, Mr. Trump visited Kenosha, Wisconsin, the scene of the high-profile police shooting of Jacob Blake and the subsequent shooting of two protesters by a teenager from Illinois. He came over the objections of local leaders and did not meet with any relatives of Blake. The 29-year-old black man who was shot 7 times in the back by a police officer last month remains in a hospital, partially paralyzed. Biden and his wife are set to visit Kenosha on Thursday, where they plan to hold a community meeting to bring together Americans to heal and address challenges we face. They're also going to meet members of Blake's family. This is the most one-sided BS reporting I've ever seen. So let's just break it down. I mean, he came over the objections of local leaders, and he did not meet with any relatives of Blake. Well, he tried, but the relatives of Jacob Blake wanted a lawyer present. President Trump's not going to do that. You don't put conditions if a president asks to see you. I mean, it's disrespectful all day long, all right? And then Reals describes the shooting of the black man, doesn't mention that there was a knife involved, doesn't mention that. Shot 7 times in the back by a police officer. Doesn't mention anything else. No extenuating circumstances. Executed, according to Mr. Reals, all right? And then doesn't mention that $47 million in federal aid was pledged by President Trump. Doesn't mention it. I mean, this is CBS News. They can run all the commercials they want, but this is outrageous. So if you didn't know anything, and believe me, many Americans don't, and you read this, oh, what a horrible, horrible president. Awful. How could this happen? Wouldn't meet with the family of Jacob Blake, but Joe Biden's meeting with that. Come on. How dishonest. Again, are there no editors? Is there no one in charge of CBS News? I used to work for them. That never would have happened when I was there. I mean, it's just incredible.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.